Let's talk customer service. I hear this all the time from provider agency leaders and managers. New hires come in and they don't know anything about customer service. And honestly, sometimes even longtime staff still haven't quite gotten it. So I ask a simple question. Are you teaching your expectations around customer service? And almost every time, the answer is no. Here's the hard truth. If we don't teach it, we can't expect people to know it. I mean, it would be great if people already knew, but that's not our situation. So instead of complaining about what people should know, we need to get clear about what we expect, and then how to teach what we expect so that staff can deliver. That's why I strongly recommend covering customer service expectations in new hire orientation, including a review of those expectations in your ongoing training plan, and formally revisiting customer service at least once every year as part of your annual training. Welcome to the Provider Power Moves podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Sherman. Here I use my 35 years of experience in the field to give you practical steps that create big results in your agency and in your workday. So who are your customers? Before we go any further, we need to answer that important question. Who exactly are your customers? And this list is longer than most people think. Your customers include individuals receiving services, families and guardians, case managers, other service providers, regulators and auditors, community partners, and additional professionals. And don't forget your internal customers, other departments, coworkers and colleagues, supervisors, managers, direct support staff. Customer service is not just an outward-facing skill. It's how work actually gets done. I like to think of good customer service as falling into 6 P's. Let's walk through them. P number 1, polite and pleasant. Yes, this does sound basic, but basics are where things fall apart. Polite and pleasant means please and thank you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Smiling, making eye contact, being attentive, giving the customer your full attention. It means being kind and considerate. Customers, both internal and external, can immediately tell when they are an interruption or a priority. P number 2 is patient. We want staff to be patient enough to really work with the person in front of them. That means taking the time needed, allowing the person time and space to explain, creating safety and comfort, and making people feel heard and understood. If our customers don't feel comfortable asking questions or explaining a problem, we can't provide good service, no matter how efficient we think we're being. And patience includes something critical. Clearly expressing what we understand the concern to be. And that really matters, because if staff don't understand correctly, time is wasted, problems aren't solved, and customers aren't happy, even though staff put in the work to address the issue. P number 3 is precise. Precision is where customer service often breaks down. We want staff to take notes, not rely on their memory. Gather all of the relevant details, and then, and this part is key, repeat that information back to the customer. This does 2 things. It confirms accuracy and it shows the customer that they're being taken seriously. Precision also means making sure staff truly understand what the customer wants as their outcome, not just making sure that we understand the complaint. The clearer staff are about the desired resolution, the closer the agency can get to actually solving the problem. And if desired resolution isn't possible, well, good customer service means explaining why and offering alternatives or connecting the customer to someone who can help. P number 4 is predictable. Customer service in your organization should be predictable. Predictability comes from dependability. Both internal and external customers very quickly decide what kind of service they can expect from your organization, not based on what you say, but based on what they consistently experience. That is culture. Not mission statements, not posters on the wall, patterns. Will your organization and you be known as predictably good or predictably frustrating? Predictable services include setting clear time frames, following up when you say you will, and doing what you promised. Trust is built through repeated, reliable behavior. P number 5 is pursue. We want staff to pursue answers. I don't know is an acceptable answer only if it's followed by action. Good customer service sounds like, I don't know, but I'll find out. I don't have that answer, but I'll connect you to the right person. What we don't want is, sorry, I don't know, and then nothing. If there's a delay in getting the answer, it's important that staff let the customer know, present realistic timeframes, and invite customers to reach out for updates. Pursuing answers keeps customers from feeling abandoned inside your system. P number 6, pivot. Sometimes staff just simply can't resolve the issue themselves, and that's okay. Under these circumstances, staff need to pivot. They need to punt and pass, hand the issue off in order to ensure the customer gets what they need. Good customer service means telling the customer who the issue is being passed to, explaining how to reach that person, and encouraging the customer to check back if they don't hear anything. And here's the part most agencies miss. The staff person who received the handoff should confirm to the original staff person that the issue was resolved. That follow-through creates more accountability, closes the loop, and builds trust. Let's recap. So the 6 P's of constructive customer service are: number 1, polite and pleasant. Number 2, patience. Number 3, precise. 4, predictable. 5, pursue. And 6 is pivot. These are all teachable, observable, and coachable. And when you see staff delivering great customer service, when you catch them doing it, be sure to offer praise. Praise matters. We know that employees value appreciation and acknowledgement over money. Be sure to offer your staff, or even yourself, some praise when you follow all of the P's. There's a concept called the Taguchi loss function, and it reminds us that even small deviations from excellence create loss over time. So in the Taguchi loss function, you can think about the uprights, the goalpost on the football field. Sure, getting it in the goalpost is acceptable, but the closer we are to the middle, the greater the level of satisfaction. The further we are from the middle, satisfaction begins to decrease. So while even those small deviations from excellence can create loss over time, the same is true in reverse. Small moments of excellence, noticed and reinforced, create momentum and increased satisfaction. Once your customer service skills are strong, challenge yourself. How can you move beyond simply satisfying customers and start delighting them? If you're in management, ask your team, what ideas do you have to delight our customers? Where can we add the cherry on top of the sundae? You may not be able to do it for everyone all at once, but where can you do it for someone? We tend to think of customer service as a soft skill. It isn't soft, it's structural. And when you teach it clearly, reinforce it consistently, and model it visibly, customer service becomes a part of how your organization actually works. As always, I'd love to hear from you. Drop me a comment or send me a note at Sarah, S-A-R-A, at providerpowermoves.com. Until next time, power on.